Yes, I'm very confused. And on some of the later things, I was Jetfire, Strong Arm,
Snarl,
Backstop. That's my Transformers universe. I just played my best.
Tankor! Vector Prime!
In Beast Boys, I'm Richard Newman, and played Rhinox, and a bunch of other things on a bunch of other shows. I'll be here for Beast Boys, so watching that.
Hi, I'm Pauline Newstone. I played every series in Beast Wars and other stuff. But like you said, he's a Beast Wars.
You got a nice voice.
Scott, are you high?
My name is Mankuma. I did Tigertron and Tigerhawk.
You got a nice voice.
So I suppose we should just open the floor up for questions.
Because we're lazy and we have nothing prepared. So we're counting on you to bail us out. Okay, well that's great. Thanks a lot for coming. Thank you, Ron.
No more questions for you. This is for Richard.
What was funny about that?
I'm not sure. I wasn't looking in that direction. Yes.
You voiced both Rhinox and Tankor.
Actually, no.
Well, no, you didn't voice Tankor, but you voiced him
The kind of
Ascension,
transition back,
whatever, that whole thing, in the second part of the first season. But I always thought it was cool that one of the best good guys turned out to be maybe, arguably, the best villain Transformers has ever had.
Oh, thank you.
Did you?
Don't tell David K that.
But did you like doing that darker side of Rhinox
so
better than the regular?
I do play a lot of villains, generally speaking, in cartoons. So when I was given Rhinox, it was quite a surprise for me to be, kind of the Ronald Reagan character, the hero's best friend. You didn't know that he was very good at being the hero's best friend and putting up with politics. So yeah, when it came time to be able to, a better actor than Ron, for my view. So yeah, when it came time to be able to turn that wonderful character around, it was quite a thrill for me. And, it was a really nice piece of writing to end up in the animal.
Great, Ryan.
Yes. Hi, Jen. She's from Winnipeg. Yes.
This is for Scott. I was wondering what your thoughts were when you got over the contact with some and
How I infected his character? I was always extremely careful. You have to be when you're heroic. It comes in the kit. I mean, how often in an animated series do you actually get to have this wonderful little romantic arc happen? I may be the only Transformer in history, I think, that ever actually got a girl. And,
Rat Trap got me
working opposite Venus makes it really easy. I'm sorry, did you guys leave the studio? Venus and I have a love scene. I thought it was really cool. I really did, honestly. Because I mean, it'd be very easy for Transformers, sort of like, G.I. Joe, to be this, it's all action and boom and fighting and all of a sudden the writers went, let's make something intriguing happen. Except they never actually got this, but it was so close so many times. A bit of honor. I tell you, if I'd been at Predacon, it would have gone differently.
There are other hands, I've seen them.
Yes.
I've heard things online about good heroes. When none of us got captains, basically, it was a laugh fest in the studio, right?
It was what, pardon me?
A laugh fest in the studio.
Well, except for me, yeah. Because I went, wow, there goes a quarter of my paycheck. I didn't know. That's the weird thing. It's like Dinobot knew he was going to die 5 episodes earlier. Stand up.
You just noticed, eh?
It was the...
Poor husband had no idea he was so attractive.
That is extraordinary. Okay, before I just ADD'd myself right out. Oh, so he knew. You know, he's all, you know, to be or not to be. I'm like, the rest is silence. Okay, so when do I come back?
Oh, you know, Scott, you're dead.
Yeah, but I'm like cartoon dead, right?
It's like, oh, no, man, you're dead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come back.
You're dead.
Mind you, there were two actors who only had one character each who got killed off unceremoniously. In the first episode of the second season,
Here goes pterosaur and scarf again to the lava pit.
and that was not a quarter of their salary, that was their whole salary.
Anybody else?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. You sound fantastic.
This is a general question. I was just wondering, were there ever any thoughts as to what would happen in the Beast Wars if it had gone beyond 3 seasons?
Seriously. Yes, it wouldn't have turned into decent sheep. Well, I don't know. I had this little perverse fantasy that someday I'm going to get a phone call. We're back. And go, yeah, you know what, we're back. It's a fantasy. What would happen? I don't know. I think we would have all like opened up like a donut shop or something.
Krispy Kreme on
Krispy Kreme. We have the first franchise off planet. I don't know. I mean, we saved the human race. I guess we were kind of done.
But that's it.
I would love to attend. I'd love to still work.
It's a great show. The writing was fun, and the studio was always a great place to be. We all look forward to going in. These folks are all so much fun to work with. But yeah, basically that's about the writers. And when you get lucky and you get some really good writing, then you got something to play with. And I guess they ran out of ideas, so they stopped.
I don't know if it was that simple. That's just my own paragraph.
Yes.
Got a question for you.
All right.
Pretty much for all 4 of you. In Beast Wars, in all 3 seasons y'all was in there, I had a sense that y'all was really able to flesh out the characters. Do y'all think that you'll ever have that opportunity again to flesh out the characters and really make them, give them the persona that they did have and even that
If somebody had asked me before doing Beast Wars if, you know, that would happen, I would have said probably not.
We lost them.
All right, time out for me and Mike. I should please learn the majesty of my voice. Because I'm trained to the theater. I would have said no to that. So I would be loath now to say, no, I don't think it'll happen again, but probably not. Again, it harkens right back to what Richard said. The writing of the show was so extraordinary. It wasn't 22 minutes to save the universe choice. You know, I do a lot of work in Japanese anime, and only there I see things where, you know, you have these long flowing arcs that happen. But even in there, you don't get the same freedom to actually play and develop the characters. The writers were very interactive with us, too, when we first went in. You know, they kind of took clues from us, and we took clues from them. Like Wasp was originally pretty straight up badass. And then they went, you know, such a so like a little goofy along the way, you know.
I think that's quite true. Is that basically when the actor and the writer come together, then it becomes a really special thing.